Good afternoon. Today, my name is Robert Sandoval, and today I'm going to be showing you how to infuse CBD with vegetable glycerin oil. Uh, so, CBD has a lot of medical benefits for people. It is used for people that have insomnia. It's used for people that have stress and anxiety. It's used for people that have migraines. It's used for people that have body aches. Um, it's got so many medicinal benefits as well as marijuana. It's both kind of the same kind of a thing. If you've never seen CBD before, it's pretty similar to marijuana. I don't know if you've ever seen marijuana before, but either way, it's pretty similar. This is a CBD nugget, as you can see. It's pretty similar. Looks like marijuana, smells like marijuana. You could even taste it. It tastes like marijuana. And if you smoke it, it smokes like marijuana and even has the same smelling, smoking smell. Now, a lot of people like to ingest it because they don't like the stigma of smoking marijuana. But you can see this is a CBD bud and this is a marijuana leaf bud. And they're very similar in density, very similar in smells. I mean, of course, there's different strains of everything, but they're pretty much real similar in the way they're built, smell, taste, and feel. CBD for medicinal benefits is, of course, one of the best things that you could do for your body. This is up close for this is a CBD nug. I don't know if you could see that or not or how, but this is a CBD nug. And so what you're supposed to do with it is, like I said, people take it many different ways. People smoke it, people eat it, people drink it. So what I usually do myself is I make a CBD rub with coconut oil, and then I infuse it. It's about a 6 to 7 hour process. So what I'll do is I'll get like maybe about a good half ounce of CBD, and then 14 ounce little of coconut oil, and usually put them in a crock pot, mix it together, and then let it just pretty much infuse for about a good 6 to 7 hours, kind of really, honestly. Now, the way to get started on doing something that way is it's pretty similar in a lot of other ways that you make different things with marijuana and CBD. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a glycerin, vegetable glycerin tincture, and what we're going to do is we're going to fill this tincture up with vegetable glycerin and CBD. And it's a process. Like I said, it takes a little process. And the very first start of the process is you want to measure out how much CBD you're going to use. So like I said, I'm probably going to use about a little bit over a half ounce of marijuana, which is, CBD, sorry, which is about, well, an ounce is 28 grams, so a half ounce is 14 grams. And so with the 14 grams, you're going to get it, you're going to shred it, and you're going to make it look like this. And I don't know if you could see that, but all I did was put this in the food processor, process it to where it got it to where it's real shake like, almost kind of like what people use to smoke a joint. So then you're going to get that, and you're going to get it, dump it inside of your crock pot. You're going to leave it in your crock pot, and you're going to infuse it with vegetable glycerin. Now, the reason why people use vegetable glycerin is because it reacts a lot sooner than, let's say, ingesting it or smoking it or drinking it. So with the coconut oil, you could do a lot of stuff with it. When it's infused inside of the coconut oil, as you can see, it looks like that. It looks got that greenish hue. The coconut oil is really clear. If you could smell through a video, you'd be able to say, "Dang, that's potent," because it smells really potent. And and of course, the shops that you go to, these shops in California, they use a pre amount measured, but honestly, it's like it's diluted a lot to a point so it really doesn't help you. And what it basically does is make you want to come back and buy more. I bypass all that crap and I just pretty much make it potent, strong, and ready to go so that you don't have to come back for more. Or if you do come back for more, that's what you're willing to pay the price that I'm willing to give to you. Now, I sell a bottle like this big right here, probably around $65 to $70. I know that's a little expensive for people's taste or thought, but it's so worth it. This is a, we also have a smaller bottle that we usually go for, and it sells about maybe 35 bucks. It doesn't last as long, which is why I always recommend getting the bigger one. Of course, you know, it lasts long, it's better, and it's just good stuff. So like with the glycerin, when you mix it with glycerin, it's sweet and it's sugary, and so it sticks to your sugar receptors, and it automatically just enters your bloodstream through your sugar receptors. And so you what usually would take something about maybe 15 to 25 minutes to feel the effects of it usually happens around 7 to 10 minutes, depending on how much drops you take. And the way you take it is you get it and you put it in the crock pot. You caramelize these. This is called decarbonization. So when you put something like this, you put it in the oven. You put it in the oven at 240 degrees, 45 degrees, depending on, and you leave it in there for about 25, 30 minutes. And then after the 30 minutes, you pull it out the oven, and then you could smell it. It smells aroma. It just smells really well. And then you put it inside of your crock pot, and you put it in with a measured amount of vegetable glycerin that you want to use. Now I usually use 2 tinctures, so it's pretty. I pretty much just pour the glycerin in the tincture, and then I pour it back into the crock pot, and that kind of allows me the amount that I'm going to use. I do use a lot of CBD so that it's has a potent effect, but it's really good. But in the end, as you can see, I don't know how clearly you can see, but let me just pour a little bit into this cap right here so you can see just basically how vegetable glycerin looks. See how clear that is right there? That's a clear looking, sweet tasting. That's good stuff. And so it's really sweet, and it's really not too hard to take down. Some of these people make these CBD tinctures with just straight coconut oil. It tastes really nasty to me. I like coconut oil and everything, but I don't think that that's such a good taste. Anyways, in the end, after you spend your time with the CBD and putting it in the crock pot for so many hours, it comes out looking like this. Now, I don't know if you could see this or not really well, but I'm going to go ahead and grab it out, and you can see the brownness in that and the thickness in that. Look at that. That's some good stuff right there. So in the end, this is your result that you want. This is the result that you need. And how you take it is you just grab one about, this is a good size dose right here. I don't have a milligram dosing dispenser, but you know, it's pretty much, I don't really do the measurements too much. I know that should be something that people follow, but honestly, when you do the measurements, I feel it's more like for the shop to just make them look better. But what you do is you grab it right under the tongue, let it sit, and about maybe 8 to 10 minutes, you feel the results. And that is how you make CBD glycerin. Thank you.